Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, this is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ball one to Bogarts. The Padres off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez has this one sized up, makes the catch, and there's one away. And now it's Tirso Ornelas trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Ornelas.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
That one lifted to left. Dominguez settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Cronenworth.
Two outs, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Cody.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatis hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ball one, no strikes. This to third. Machado jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. Two outs, bases empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Go the Yankees. Scoreless after one. Back at Yankee Stadium. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fried in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and there's one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos with a couple of homers in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. The pitch. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, inside.
In the air, left side. Dominguez under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. To first. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Back here in New York, there's Stanton now. King back to work. And a foul ball. And that one is inside. Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
2-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. And now 3-1. This one in the air. Machado has a beat on it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that is out of play. Chisholm on at second with 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 1-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Third inning coming up. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
14, Gabriel
Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to Jazz. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Xander Bogaerts getting ready to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Tirso Ornelas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a curve is down and in. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Padres. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
The third baseman, DJ.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Didn't go. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. He goes down looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That's a little bit low.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And ball 1 to Judge. Outside low. Ball 2. Volpe off of first with 2 away. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton. The kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge is there. And it's caught for the out. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Hit in the air, left field. And makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 13.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Hot shot to third. Throw over to Cronenworth, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres... need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Padres take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing, and he breaks his bat. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Moreno in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
One down, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes X to the plate. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. Brings it in for the third out. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. King back to work. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. And that one hit to first. Cronenworth takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And a big swing and a miss. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches. More than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. They pumped the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
LeMahieu in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Tosses to first, and the Yanks go quiet. Set for the top of the sixth. Stepping in for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. Swinging a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now a chance for Jake Cronenworth. One down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Right fielder,
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air out to center. Chisholm on the move, but can't get there in time. It's down. The throw in there safely.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, It's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Left field. Dominguez settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Padres 2 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Cody Bellinger. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Up the middle, Iglesias fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball one. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath. I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chisholm in the box, lays off for ball 1. Judge, the lead runner at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. Oh, look at the stop. But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells, and the Padres manager.
Pitching for San Diego, number 49.
First pitch misses.
Kelly.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball to the right side. Iglesias throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leiter Jr.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias.
The second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga up and loosening in the pen. Cruz also getting ready. Way out front for strike 2. Outside low. Now 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Now here is Ha-Sung Kim. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Jason.
Right through there for his strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
1-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. The Yankees down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run at the plate. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
Slider misses outside.
Jeremiah.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Now
quality
pitching for
pitches
the
out of
New
him
York
right here.
Yankees.
Got to do his best to keep the
Number
score
41.
right where it is.
That one fouled off. Hill, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to center. Bellinger coming on. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Now 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there.
Outside,
Lucky it
that's
stayed in the ballpark.
Wells, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And
No,
another
that's
ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses off the plate. Full count, 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw over to Cronenworth. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing.
Pitching
We're
for the
back.
New
It's the
York
top of the
Yankees,
9th. And there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
63.
Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Tatis leading things off and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Popped up. Wells hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Cruz, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Warren getting cranked up as well. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 away.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
In the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Estrada back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. There's the strike at the knees. The Padres leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Donovan moving under this one. He's got it. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's out to center field. Doyle sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Batting second, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's to third. Boots it. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Luis Ariz stands in. That one pushed foul. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Now here's Nolan Jones. Not close with that one. 1-0. And misses inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. 1 out. Bases empty. On the ground. On the run. Sent it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
First
Ball,
pitch
no.
just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
Ball 2.
missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs. Ouch.
Time, that hit him. First base.
Here's Michael Tolia. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Tovar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now top of the second. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Sends it to Tolia, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And now it's Manny Machado.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Slap the other way, foul. Machado, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now here is Brendan Donovan. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Miller with a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Tyro Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Liner, base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the rookie right fielder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now the batter now, Nolan Jones. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Jake Cronenworth now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out. Space is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. That one not close. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's the youngster, Jackson Merrill, at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
To third, McMahon. 3rd out. So it's no. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. That's in there. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Arise on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So up next, an intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball is outside.
Hola, Joseph, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por pasarte.
Pitch misses. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out. And now here is Owen Miller on a Cronenworth. And that's 2.
Got him. That's an out.
So no runs here on a base. Back here at Coors Field, on to the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Luis Arias.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
Up the middle, pulls it down, and there's two gone. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded out his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Tatis waits. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1-2.
That's off the mark, and that's ball two. And that's down and away.
Full count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. That misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball is outside. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
No.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now two away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Manny Machado now. Hill back to work. High fly ball, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. So up next, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty.
Now batting,
Ha-Sung Kim,
designated
the next
hitter,
up for the
Ha-Sung
Padres.
Kim.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. In the air, center field. Doyle sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Michael Toglia, and that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
So a man aboard. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 2.
Pitching for San Diego, number 55.
First offering, and it just misses. Pulls that one foul. Toglia gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Miller in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Tyro Estrada to the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. They get a lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. That one's in there. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's towards center. Doyle. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So and a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Hunter Goodman digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ball park, especially. Congrats to him on that.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Luis Arraez stands in, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Bogaerts at second. Arraez at first. 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Manny Machado. On the ground to the left. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Bunting for a hit. Machado fires over to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
A changeup missing. 1-2 to count. Strike 3, and Jabba Joe gets his second punch out of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul straight back. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jake Cronenworth. Headed towards the corner. Jones makes his way towards it. And that is that. We played it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Michael Tolia. Musgrove back to work. Ball 1 there. Tolia handling the duties at first. 26 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. There's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off. Miller matched a homer in his last game. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. That one missing inside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the air on the infield, Cronenworth. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And a foul ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Tovar fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground, right side. Estrada gets it to first. Bogaerts retired. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, number 82. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, one away. Jacob Stallings now.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-2.
High fly ball out to left field. They got it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And
That's
takes low for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Way high with that one. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Jones makes the grab on the run. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a foul ball. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Next to hit for the Rockies is Ezequiel Tovar. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Check swing, and he held up. Jones on at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2. Slice the other way and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So next will be the 4-hole hit. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 1 out. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Almost got him.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fastball is outside. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. 1 out, bases full. Popped up, infield fly called there.
Fly.
Now it's the right fielder. First pitch misses. And that one off the outside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Tolia at third. McMahon over at second. Miller at first. 2 out of the inning. Jacob Stallings the next to hit.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. But 2 runs. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch, not close.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. McMahon snags it, and there's one away. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Flied to left his first time. Fastball is outside. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Jones makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Cronenworth makes the catch. Throw to second, and they got him. Double play. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. There's the strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one in the air. Bogarts drops into the glove. That is the inning. Dolander back to work. Swing and a little roller right side. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Swing and a foul straight back.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets to it with a slide. In time. Got him.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Bogarts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. So a man at first. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Hit hard, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Line drive, caught. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Outside with a breaking ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Owen Miller. There's a strike. McMahon leads off first with 1 away. That one the other way. And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Java Joe with the strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 outs. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That one well upstairs. And it's 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The other way. Nice grab. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. It bangs off the wall as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Gilbert.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run at second and fouled off. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Popped in the air, left side. McMahon gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the DH for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim.
The designated hitter, Ha-Sung Kim.
Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget appears to be getting loose. Kinley warming up as well. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Cronenworth swings through it for strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Machado stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up right side. Tolia. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Uceta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 82 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Splits the plate and a count 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Moreno up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him. Batter, take your base.
Here's Bogarts now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Luis Arias will hit next.
Luis Arias.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Pitch misses. Ball one. Estrada, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
That ball's foul.
That's inside.
That's a ball.
2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Michael Toglia. Fought off foul. Pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nothing across.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back. And here comes the closer,
Number
Scott
52.
Alexander. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Tatis in
ball.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on. But it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Rip to third. McMahon fires over to first. Padres with only 1 out remaining. So here's the Padres DH. Ha-Sung Kim trying to deliver as the hero. And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Alexander is just 1 strike away. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 4th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone.
Now pitching.
Now
for
it's the second
Rockies.
baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 44. Jimmy.
And that one fouled
Hernandez.
off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Kevin Kelly. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Foul ball still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-run game, bottom nine. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. That one not close. 2-2. That's down and in.
Got a full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's Colorado's DH, Owen Miller. Tapped softly on the ground. Bogarts. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
1-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rockies down to their last out. And now the right fielder, number 82. That's a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres, even this series, up at a game apiece.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Bueno, chicos, mañana nos vemos. Buenas noches a todos. Chao, chao.